Global tensions rising, Russia's missile strike, and how to stay prepared for uncertainty. Welcome to Interesting Reels. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. We dive deep into fascinating topics, current events, and everything that keeps you informed and engaged. Your support means the world to us, so don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's explore the world of the interesting together. The Russian attack, a turning point in global tensions. In the early hours of today, the world witnessed a significant escalation in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Russia launched an intercontinental ballistic missile targeting the Ukrainian city of Dnipro. This unprecedented act marks the first time in history that such a powerful weapon, capable of carrying nuclear warheads, has been deployed in an active war zone. The strike, according to Russian officials, was a response to Ukrainian attacks on Russian territory, which were allegedly carried out using Western-supplied missiles. The attack on Dnipro has sent shockwaves across the globe, raising alarm over the potential for the conflict to spiral out of control. The use of an ICBM, a weapon typically reserved as a deterrent or last resort in warfare, signals a dramatic shift in the tactics and scale of this war. It also underscores the volatility of the current geopolitical climate, where nations equipped with advanced weaponry are increasingly willing to escalate their confrontations. The growing threat of a larger conflict. As the conflict intensifies, the risk of a broader war becomes increasingly plausible. Historically, wars of this scale have a tendency to draw in other nations, whether through alliances, economic interests, or retaliatory measures. With NATO heavily supporting Ukraine through weapons and resources, and Russia continuing its aggressive stance, the potential for miscalculations or unintended provocations grows by the day. The consequences of such a conflict would be catastrophic. A full-scale war involving global powers could lead to widespread destruction, economic collapse, and a devastating loss of life. Additionally, the use of nuclear-capable weapons raises the specter of a nuclear war, a scenario humanity has sought to avoid since the end of the Cold War. International leaders are working tirelessly to prevent the situation from escalating further. Diplomatic efforts are underway, but they face significant challenges given the entrenched positions of both sides. The current state of global politics, marked by division and mistrust, only adds to the complexity of finding a peaceful resolution. Is a global war imminent? While the situation is dire, it is essential to emphasize that a global war is not inevitable. The world has faced moments of heightened tension in the past, such as during the Cuban Missile Crisis, and managed to avoid large-scale conflict through diplomacy and strategic restraint. However, the current conflict is unique in its dynamics, with advanced technologies, unpredictable leadership, and a highly interconnected global economy creating new challenges. The possibility of war depends largely on the actions of the key players involved. Will diplomatic channels remain open? Will international organizations like the United Nations and NATO succeed in de-escalating the conflict? Or will further provocations lead to an unstoppable chain of events? Preparing for an uncertain future. As the likelihood of further escalation looms, individuals and communities must grapple with the reality of living in an increasingly unstable world. Preparing for the possibility of a broader conflict does not mean assuming the worst, but acknowledging the risks and taking practical steps to ensure safety and resilience. In the following sections, we will explore how to prepare for potential crises, manage resources, and foster both individual and community resilience in the face of uncertainty. Survival and preparedness. Tips in the face of global conflict. When tensions escalate globally, whether due to geopolitical conflicts or other crises, preparing for worst-case scenarios becomes essential. Being prepared doesn't mean succumbing to fear, but taking proactive steps to protect yourself, your loved ones, and your community. Here, we'll dive deeply into survival strategies, focusing on physical safety, resource management, mental well-being, and community resilience, understanding the nature of the threat. The first step in preparedness is understanding what kind of crisis you might face. An intercontinental ballistic missile attack or large-scale conflict brings unique challenges such as potential nuclear fallout, disrupted infrastructure, and widespread panic. Knowing the risks specific to your region is crucial. If you live near strategic targets like military bases or large cities, your vulnerability may be higher. Research the capabilities and potential targets of adversarial nations and stay updated with reliable news sources. Awareness is your greatest weapon in staying ahead of a crisis. Creating a secure shelter. One of the most critical aspects of survival during a conflict, especially one involving advanced weaponry, is securing a safe location. For potential nuclear scenarios, you'll need to create or identify a fallout shelter. This could be a basement, a specially designed underground bunker, or an interior room with no windows. The goal is to minimize exposure to radiation and flying debris. If building a shelter, use thick materials such as concrete, earth, or lead to shield against radiation. Stockpile essential supplies within the shelter, including water, non-perishable food, medical supplies, and tools. Make sure the shelter is equipped with a way to filter air, as fallout particles can remain dangerous for weeks. Practice evacuation drills with your household to ensure everyone knows how to reach the shelter quickly. Stockpiling essential resources. Access to essential supplies may become limited during a crisis, so stockpiling is vital. Water should be your priority. Aim for at least 1 gallon per person per day for drinking and sanitation. Store enough for at least 2 weeks. Use food-grade containers for storage, and if possible, invest in water purification systems or tablets. For food, focus on non-perishable items such as canned goods, dried fruits, nuts, rice, beans, and freeze-dried meals. These items have a long shelf life and are easy to store. Remember to include a manual can opener. Rotate your stockpile regularly to prevent spoilage and ensure freshness. Medical supplies are equally critical. Assemble a comprehensive first aid kit with items like bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, prescription medications, and vitamins. Include emergency items such as thermal blankets, flashlights, batteries, and a multi-tool. Consider any special needs, such as baby formula, pet food, or specific medical devices. Establishing a communication plan. During crises, communication systems may fail, making it difficult to stay informed or contact loved ones. Have multiple methods of communication at your disposal. A battery-powered or hand-crank emergency radio can provide updates when the internet and phones are down. Two-way radios are excellent for local communication, especially if cell networks are disrupted. Create a family emergency communication plan. Identify a meeting place, establish a list of emergency contacts, and designate an out-of-town friend or relative as a check-in point. Write down this information and keep copies in your emergency kits. Learning basic survival skills. Preparedness also means equipping yourself with survival skills. Learn how to purify water using household items like bleach or through boiling. Practice building fires, as they can be essential for warmth and cooking if utilities fail. Know how to navigate without GPS using maps and a compass. Basic first aid skills, such as stopping bleeding, treating burns, and recognizing signs of shock, can save lives. Take time to learn about sustainable living. Gardening, hunting, fishing, and preserving food are invaluable skills in long-term survival situations. If you have the opportunity, take a survival course or attend workshops to refine these skills. Staying physically and mentally healthy. Your physical and mental health are crucial for enduring a prolonged crisis. Regular exercise and a balanced diet improve your ability to handle stress and physical demands. Keep your vaccinations up to date and address any chronic health issues with your doctor while systems are still functioning. Mental health is equally important. In high-stress situations, anxiety and panic can impair decision-making. Practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques, such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga. Stay connected with your loved ones and maintain open communication about fears and concerns. Keeping morale high in your household can significantly impact your ability to weather tough times. Building community resilience. While individual preparedness is essential, community resilience can make a significant difference in crisis scenarios. Get to know your neighbors and establish mutual aid networks. Working together, you can pool resources, share skills, and provide emotional support. Discuss contingency plans as a group, such as designating safe meeting places or organizing patrols for neighborhood security. Communities with strong social bonds often recover more quickly from disasters. Volunteer in local preparedness initiatives or attend town hall meetings to discuss emergency plans. A well-prepared community is less likely to experience chaos when a crisis hits. Staying informed and adapting. The situation during a global conflict can change rapidly, so staying informed is vital. Use multiple trusted sources to track developments and avoid spreading misinformation. Be wary of panic-inducing rumors and rely on official announcements from governments or reputable news outlets. Flexibility is key in any survival situation. Even the best-laid plans may require adjustment. Regularly review and update your emergency plans, and be prepared to improvise as conditions evolve. The importance of hope and positivity. Finally, never underestimate the power of hope and positivity. In the darkest times, maintaining a sense of purpose and focusing on what you can control helps you persevere. Celebrate small victories, whether it's successfully starting a fire, growing your first vegetables, or simply making it through another day. Encouragement and determination can uplift not just you, but those around you. In conclusion, preparing for a global conflict or disaster is a comprehensive process that involves physical, mental, and community readiness. By taking proactive steps, learning essential skills, and fostering resilience, you can increase your chances of survival and thrive even in challenging circumstances. Thank you for watching and staying informed during these challenging times. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel for more updates and insights. Don't forget to like the video and share your thoughts in the comments below. Most importantly, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and always be prepared. Together, we can navigate through uncertainty,